Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Connolly Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Leo, now on to your December 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Leo, is the Page of Wands, which could be you because this is a fire sign person. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Pages can be children, so this could be a child to you. But pages can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Could be a messenger, and the messenger would be about communications or business, new enterprise. I feel you're doing a lot of taking into account of a lot of things in your life. Like some people would say, taking stock of your life. But I also feel like you're like taking things into account of all the different things you need to do. I feel you have a lot of tasks in front of you. And, you know, it could have to do with the holiday season. For some of you, it could be that. But for others of you, it could be that could be in the mix of things, like lots of things you have to take into account of what your partner wants to do, or where they want to go, or what your kids want to see, or you know, what friends you want to hang out with, or what events that are coming up that you want to attend, or what business you need to take care of. Like taking into account a lot of things going on in your life is what's coming up here. You could have some important conversations this month with people of power. And they could give you advice or want to direct you or your business or your goals in a new way or give you direction. You may feel like it's necessary for you to muster up courage that you need to speak up and say something. And this could be to a family member or a friend or possibly a love partner or a boss, where you have to muster up courage and because you've got to tell them something that you feel they may not want to hear. It could maybe be a bit disappointing to them. If you work at a job, you could be giving your notice. This could be something you're doing that your boss isn't going to want to hear. Maybe you are a really valued employee and you're going to say, I'm leaving, I'm starting my own business, or I'm quitting, I'm going to another job. So you could be giving somebody some kind of information or message that they don't want to hear. This could also be to one of your kids. Maybe you're going to say, hey, you know, I know you really wanted that dirt bike for Christmas, but we can't afford to get that for you right now. And that could be something that your child doesn't want to hear. You know, it could be something like that, or your spouse. Like, I know you really wanted to go on that vacation, but we're not going to be able to do it right now. It could be something like that. Some of you could be talking to somebody about lawn care, taking care of your lawn, seeding your lawn, fertilizing your lawn. Now, if I live on the East Coast of the United States, you're not really doing any of that stuff now in December. But if you live in, you know, the western part of the United States or in the southern hemisphere, maybe this is exactly what you're going to be thinking about. You may need to fill out some kind of paperwork for licensing, permits, or maybe even work visas. could be something that you have to fill out, or other types of like bureaucracy paperwork that you need to take care of and fill out in the month of December. The next card in your reading is the Seven of Rods. And the Seven of Rods is a card that symbolizes to me blocking negative communication or energy from coming at you, like holding it back, keeping it at bay, or blocking it. It can also indicate taking the moral high ground in a situation. This could be a month where you're really fixing any kind of relationship that is broken or has faltered. So fixing relationships could be on your plate this month, or improving them. You may take some kind of counsel or guidance on how to help yourself or your family or your life. And this could be counsel of any kind, but like it could be therapy. But you could be talking to like a therapist, a spiritual advisor, a psychic, an astrologer. But it could be in traditional medical fields, like I said, like therapy of some sort, to help improve your life, your relationships, your family situation. You may really feel very strongly, Leo, in this month of December, like you're not a has-been. So if you feel like your popularity has been in question or decreased in your career or in your job field, or if you own a business, or if you're a public figure and you feel like it's decreased so much, you may feel very inspired to show your clients, your customers, the public, that you're not a has-been. You're still very vital. Maybe you're older, maybe you're getting older, and younger people are taking everything by storm. Like, you could feel like you're getting aged out of your field, or, something that you do. It could even be in a sense of like a sport or activity you do. If it's not a career or a job, it could be something like that where you feel like, hey, I'm not washed up. You may really want to be very directive to others and informative in December. You could be making any kind of videos or putting things in writing on the internet or somewhere, or it could be teaching classes, webinars, seminars, or any kind of classes, or giving any kind of speeches. You may feel like you want to be very informative to others in December. And this could be through a business you own or be work related, but it could just be you. This is how you feel. You want to share your wealth of knowledge and teach others. Card number 3 in your reading, Leo, is the Three of Rods. And the Three of Rods is a card that can symbolize success, waiting patiently for success to come in, letting go of something so success can come to you, or being at the beginning phases of a successful business venture. Any weird noises you hear in the background, Max has decided to join us and snore for you in this part of your reading. You could feel like you're doing a lot of troubleshooting. It could be at a company or business you work for. It could be with your own job, at your own job that you do. It could be at a business you own, or even in family. You may be asking for a letter of recommendation for somebody. You may be writing a letter of recommendation for somebody else. You could get invited to speak at at a school or at some kind of big event. You could get asked to do some kind of public speaking. This could be a month where you feel like you want to jump into some kind of new club, group, organization. It could be a church. It could be something else. And even in some kind of foundation or something where you would want to donate your time. Starting things over again is likely. So if you had a business that you closed or something, you may be feeling like you're starting it over again in a new way. You could just be feeling like you're starting over again because you've changed it. But maybe you closed it and now you got to restart it. This could be a month for you where you really need to look into and think about healing wounds from past relationships. So any serious relationships you had in the past, you may be having lingering pain or sadness or hurts from that relationship. So it would be a good healing month for you. And again, like I said earlier in your reading, you could be doing this through traditional therapy, or you could be going on a shamanic journey. You could be getting healing through, maybe even getting Reiki or a series of Reiki or other types of healing modalities. You could be getting involved in that to try to, heal these old wounds, because it can cloud any good things that you have going on now and in the future, and you don't want to bring that forward. You want to heal it and be done with it and close the door on it from the past. You could get some kind of new start with a new company, corporation, or business. You could be working for them, or you could be doing business with them. Like you could be teaming up or utilizing their products and services and teaming up with them in that regard. So before I proceed forward onto cards number 4 and 5 in your reading, Leo, I just want to say it's that time of year again where I look into the tarot readings and see what's coming up for you for each sign of the zodiac for the new year. And you could get my New Year 2025 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings that I recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos. And I recommend, if you get these readings, if you get your sun sign and your rising sign, would give you the more complete picture of what's to come for you in the new year. But you can also get your moon sign or your cusp sign if you find that that's what normally resonates with you on my YouTube and Rumble videos. So you might want to get that instead of your sun or rising, or in addition to it. Also, my psychic crystal readings for December 2024 are available on Vimeo, where I look into every area of life I can think of to look at and give you an expansion or a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I do here at the beginning of the month. And that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And these links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. And hopefully by the time you're listening to this video, I have those links added to that page, because they do take quite a while for me to get them on there. So, but they're always down below underneath each video that I record on YouTube and Rumble. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic and happy new year in 2025. So now on to card number 4, Leo. You have the Magician. So you had 2 major arcana cards in your reading for December. A lot of the signs had 2 or 3. So that's kind of interesting to me. That means big themes going on in your life. So here's the Magician, which is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane and in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. Sometimes the Magician can be symbolic of trickster energy too. You're ready to get going with something. It's almost like you have, my guides are calling it the fighting spirit. But I don't feel like they mean fist fighting spirit. I feel like they mean the fighting spirit to like get up and go, to make things happen. You could be full of ideas and floating those ideas out to different people this year. It could be, well, I'm saying this year, but it could be this month in particular, where you're like, maybe you're trying to get investors, or you deal with, or you already have like, business partners, or maybe you want your friends and family to join you on some kind of a new journey and you're floating your ideas out there. Or, maybe you're like got some ideas you want your love partner to listen to, and you're like, you know what, I've got this new idea. We should move or start a business or build a building over here and then live in it and have the business in the building. You might be talking about things like that, or moving, or floating other types of ideas, taking trips and travels. So could be like investing. You could be floating ideas out there of investment opportunities to see how your loved ones respond. I do feel like you will be doing well and generating a lot of good income in the month of December. You could be customizing something. It could be clothes. It could be a business, a website. It could be a vehicle. It could be your home. But I get you like customizing something. You could invent some kind of app or program that takes people through some kind of series of training lessons. Now, this could be physical if you're physically involved in any sport, or it could be physical also if it's like art, or something that you would actually do with your hands. So it could be like a series of steps and program, like maybe it's taekwondo, or maybe it's ballet, or maybe it's learning how to do a particular other kind of sport. It could be art. It could be learning, something else, something you are knowledgeable about and an expert in, that you're putting out there that people could sign up for, subscribe to, that takes them through a series of steps and processes. Because it really does feel like there's like knowledge, expertise, and training involved, and you could be creating something that people, a class they take or a program they sign up for, that they have to go through a series of steps. You could be doing it. It could be you signing up for something like that as well. So your last card in the reading is your second major arcana card, and you have the Moon, which could indicate romance or secrecy and deception in romance. It could be heightened psychic ability and intuition could be heightened in you in the month of December. This could also indicate dreams, and that something could be an illusion. You may feel like you have to commit to something deep or big this month. Could be a love relationship, could be some new path or avenue that you're going to travel on, course of study, a new career, anything that's you may feel like, I need to make a big commitment here to this. Could be a sport, could be a diet, could be a new way of eating. You're going to really, really, really be honing your intuition and paying attention and listening to your intuition. I do feel like you're going to find out some kind of news or information of something you've got coming to you. But it could be money, it could be getting a job, it could be some kind of other offer or opportunity. This could be a month, Leos, where you feel like you really want to challenge yourself. Maybe you feel like life has gotten too mundane, too boring, too easy, and you want to shake things up, so you want to have more challenges. You may be doing prayers and asking the universe, God, whatever you believe in, for insight and guidance. If you are a medium, you're going to be talking to a lot of spirits in December, and this could be for clients and customers if you're a psychic medium, or if you're trying to connect with your own, or if you're going to see or talk with a psychic or medium, they could be doing this for you. You're not the only sign that got that this month. I don't know which sign it was because I'm reading you at sign number 10 at the moment. And so there's been 9 signs before you, and I don't do all these in one day. Usually it takes me 6 days to do these readings. I usually do 2 signs a day. And there's 4 videos, that I do because I do tarot and crystal. So I usually do them in 6 days, so I can't remember who else got it, but somebody else got the very same message you did. You may also be having to learn to comply with some things that normally you shunned and didn't want to have to do or be part of before. You may find that you have to comply. This could be rules and regulations at your work, or mandated or coming down through, governments. I don't know, but having to comply, or like your significant other, maybe they wanted certain you to do certain things, and in the past you didn't comply with that, what they wanted to do, or your kids could be bugging you and you're like, you didn't comply with it in the past. You may find you need to comply with it now in December. So the best gemstone crystal that I got for Leos to work with, use, and wear in the month of December of 2024, Leos, you got sodalite, which is a very powerful stone. It's good for healing, and it's a good luck stone. Sodalite brings order and calms the mind. It encourages rational thought, truth, intuition, and objectivity. Sodalite can stimulate endurance. It's also good for bringing mental clarity and rational thought. Sodalite enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, and self-trust, and it promotes peace and harmony. It's a stone that's really going to, if you're wearing it or carrying it, or sleeping with it under your pillow, it's going to help you be you. Like when you want to really express yourself, Leo, like let your true self shine, sodalite's going to help you do that in the month of December. It's also going to be a good gemstone for you this month to help clear up any kind of confusion you may have about any particular area of your life. So, pondering, put this on your third eye chakra, or your heart chakra, if you are like confused about your marriage, or confused about your job, or confused about family situations, or people out in the world in general. And meditate with this on your third eye or your heart chakra, maybe even your throat chakra, and it'll help give you insights and clear things up for you, make things clear. It is going to help you deal with the truth if people are giving you truths that maybe you're not crazy about. It's also going to help you deliver the truth to others that maybe they may like or may not like. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe. and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can access these videos by clicking on the links below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page, and you can get those video links there. The topics I've looked at, I already told you in the reading about the New Year 2025 psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac, and my psychic crystal readings for December of 2025 for each sign of the zodiac as well. But you know, there's so many topics under there. You can look up if you're interested in finding out about your financial picture, or how the eclipses that we had in September and the one in October are affecting you, because they're still affecting you now. Also, if you want to see angel messages where I use different angel cards, there's 2 video series linked down below where I specifically focused on angels and angel messages. And there's also other types of readings. Love readings are down there as well. Now, I'm going to be doing more of these as the new year is progressing. But remember, in these video series, sometimes what I say that my guides tell me takes a while to happen. I hear it in the comment sections all the time. Some people are like, that happened to me a year ago. Or, you know, so what I said, don't think that just because I get a time frame on it, psychic predictions could still keep happening even after the dates I'm specifying. So you may want to check these videos out. Also, you can follow me on Rumble. I have a Rumble channel, and that's called the Lucky Mermaid LLC. And if you want to support the work I do here, you can make a donation to my channel. There's a link down below in the description box in the Show More section. Underneath all the video series links, there is a link to PayPal, and I do appreciate all of your donations. It means a lot, and it helps me a lot. So thank you for that. I also want to say here, if you purchase my Vimeo videos and you have any issues with playback problems or payment issues, you need to contact Vimeo. But I have created a page on my website, which I will link down below at the bottom, that's called Troubleshooting Videos. You click on that link, you can read the entire page of different options you have about how to solve it. Because remember, when you buy these videos on Vimeo, they only have access to your payment information and what you've purchased and Vimeo's technology on their website. I do not have access to any of that. I can contact them on your behalf, but you need to still go to the troubleshooting page and read what I have written there. Or you can contact them yourself using the contact form, which is also linked on that troubleshooting page. So make sure you check that out. And also, I want to say here, if anybody is contacting you and asking, like telling you they want to give you a reading and they have my picture, that doesn't mean anything. These crooks that are frauds out there, they copy pictures off of, you know, my other social media pages and use them and pretend to be me. I am only contacting you through email. And that would be if you are on my wait list or cancellations list for a private reading. I am not contacting you any other way, and I'm not on any other platforms than Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. So anybody contacting you from anywhere else, it's certainly not me. And I don't solicit my customers, my viewers, my followers on social media. It's only if you're on my wait list or my cancellations list, and it would be for a private reading. So make sure you report and block these frauds, because they're just trying to steal money from you. And I don't want to see that happen to my dear viewers of my videos. I really don't want to see that happen to you. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing and happy month of December. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.